Hey everyone, and welcome back to Dollar Workout Club. I'm Lynn, and since I'm wearing green today, I'm going to be showing you the beginner modifications to all the exercise moves we're doing today, and we're doing 6 different moves today. Drew is wearing yellow today, so he's going to be showing you the intermediate level, and Natalie over here in red, poor thing.
I know.
This is a tough workout, is doing the advanced moves to all the exercises that we're doing today. And this is a really good back and bicep workout, but Drew and I were joking around because we're also like, yeah, back and bicep with killer legs, but it's all good.
It's one of my workouts, sorry.
It's one of Natalie's workouts, that's how it goes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna show you all those modifications so that you know who to follow. Drew's gonna help me out by showing both the green and yellow version while I explain the movements, and then Natalie's gonna explain the structure of the workout and we'll get right into it. If you already know these exercise moves, go ahead. There should have been a little button that showed you where the warm-up began. You can just fast forward and jump right into that. So the first move we're doing is bicep curls. Everyone's gonna be doing the exact same thing. The only difference is the weight you're gonna use. I'm gonna be using soup cans. Drew's using some heavier wine bottles. Natalie's using heavier weights. You're gonna have your palm facing out towards, like kind of like they're out from you or up towards the ceiling when you're raising them. You're gonna have the weight in your hands. You're gonna keep those elbows locked in by your side, and then you're gonna slowly raise that weight all the way up to your chest and then bringing it back down. The key is here is you're gonna be keeping in those elbows close by your side throughout the entire movement. The next move we're doing are pulse jumps. So this is kind of like a squat, pulse, jump. So for green, you're gonna wanna get a chair, something like a ledge or a chair, anything that's stable and sturdy so that you can sit back down into it. Feet are about shoulder width apart. You're gonna actually sit down like you're going in a squat. Then you're gonna come up for 3 pulses. 1, 2, and on the third, come up and raise on your toes instead of jumping. So squat, 1, 2, raise all the way up. You're gonna see that Natalie and Drew are gonna be doing the same thing for both red and for yellow. The only difference might be the speed that they're doing it at or how high they jump, but pretty much the same. Feet shoulder width apart, maybe toes slightly out. You're gonna go down into a squat. You're gonna pulse for 3 times, and you're gonna jump up and then go right back into pulse, 2, 3, jump, pulse, 1, 2, 3, jump. So just follow along with the person on the screen or count in your head. That's really gonna burn. All right, the next move we're doing are kneeling 1-arm rows. And again, everyone's gonna be doing the same movement here. The only difference is the weight you're gonna be using. You're gonna get down on all 4s. We'll go ahead and move that chair so you can see Natalie. You're gonna get down on all 4s and you're gonna have one of the weights close by you. Using your other hand for support and stability, you're gonna go ahead and raise that weight, keeping your arm close by your body, fully extending and squeezing your back in between your shoulder blades at the top like you see Natalie and Drew doing here. We're gonna be doing one side for 30 seconds and then alternating sides and doing the other side for 30 seconds. Make sure to keep that back flat, keep those arms tucked in close by you, and extend all the way back, you guys. We'll remind you of that.
You might want to find a heavier set of dumbbells to use for this movement because you probably can do more with this weight than you would be able to do on the bicep curls.
Yeah, it's great to have multiple weights around if possible, or things around the house that you can use to scale the workout for yourself. The next move that we're going to be doing is lunge jumps. Now for the green level, we don't want you jumping. Instead, we want you doing alternating lunges. So you're going to get a chair, something to hold onto. You're going to go ahead and step forward. You're going to bring that back knee down towards the ground or mat as far as you can go. And then using that front heel, you're going to push yourself back to the starting position, alternating feet just like you see Drew doing here. For yellow and red, you're actually going to be doing lunge jumps. Sounds just like it sounds. You're going to go down into a lunge, and then instead of pushing yourself up, you're going to jump, and in the air, you're going to be alternating your feet. You'll see the only difference is yellow might be going at a slower pace. Really just alternating the feet, keeping that chest up. As you're jumping, we tend to hinge over when we're doing lunges. Keep that chest raised. We'll remind you of form throughout. The next move we're doing is crossover hammer curls. So again, we're doing the exact same movement, only difference is the weight. You're gonna be holding those weights so that they're down by your side, palms facing towards you, just like a normal hammer curl. The only difference is you're kind of creating almost like an X. You're bringing that weight to the side towards your opposite shoulder. Drew wants to show him drinking as he's doing it. We do not recommend that here at Dollar Workout Club, unless it's water. All right, and then you're gonna be going crossing over, alternating arms as you go. The last move that we're gonna be doing, you guys, is bent over dumbbell rows. Okay, so what you're gonna do, you're gonna have your feet close together, those knees slightly bent, you're gonna be hinged over like you see Drew and Natalie doing, and you're gonna try to keep that back flat as you do that. The weight's down in front of you, palms facing each other, and you're gonna simply bring those weights up close by your side, all the way up. This is very similar to the kneeling bent over row move, so again, keeping those arms in close, bringing them up, squeezing those shoulder blades up at the top. And again, the only variance in this is the weight you're gonna be using. So if you want, you can have multiple weights around. So those are the moves we're gonna be doing today. Drew and I are gonna go ahead and get started with the warm-up. Make sure you do warm up with us, and then listen to Natalie as she explains the structure of today's workout for you.
All right, guys, today we warned you it's going to be a tough workout today, but that's all right because we're tough. All of you guys are at home too. So basically, we're going to be doing a series of supersets. Supersets is when you do one exercise and another exercise back to back without resting in between. So the first superset, we're going to do bicep curls for 30 seconds with pulse jumps for a minute. You're going to repeat that 1.5 minute circuit 3 times. So that'll be 4.5 minutes. Then you're going to get 30 seconds of rest. And you're going to go right into the next superset. So you're going to do kneeling one arm rows, 30 seconds on your left arm, 30 seconds on your right arm. Go right into lunge jumps for 1 minute, and then you're going to repeat that 2-minute circuit 3 times, so a total of 6 minutes. You're going to get 30 seconds of rest. The third superset is the crossbody hammer curls that you're going to do for 30 seconds. Go right into pulse jumps for a minute, and then you're going to do that 1.5 minute circuit 3 times. You have 30 seconds of rest. Then the last superset we're doing are bent over dumbbell rows for 30 seconds, and then we're going to go right into a full minute of lunge jumps. Repeat that circuit 3 times. So this is a little over 20-minute workout, so it's going to be really long. Sorry, I actually said we should have mentioned how long this workout is going to be, but that's all right. We're going to be doing it right along with you. We're going to be sweating along with you, and this is going to be a really awesome back, bicep, and cardio workout.
We're doing our punches. Just warming up those arms. I knew you were going to say that. I was like, I don't know somewhere. I know she's going to jump into it and be like, I don't feel coordinated to jump and punch.
I am not a coordinated woman.
Remember, imagine jogging, punching that X in the face. I'm just totally teasing.
I'm just going to stand stationary and do it.
We're actually pretty warmed up. Hopefully you guys are warmed up. If you need to, shake those arms out a little bit more. Get your water, get your weights. Again, maybe have a couple different weights available, and we're going to get started in just a few seconds. All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and pick up my weight and get ready because we're going to get started in just a few seconds. 2, 1, we're starting with bicep curls. Again, 30 seconds.
Make sure you're doing with your palms facing the ceiling and not your palms facing each other. Facing each other would be a hammer curl. Facing the ceiling is a bicep curl.
Absolutely keep those elbows in tight by your body. Just keeping those elbows in, moving those forearms up. Squeeze.
Notice how all of us have really good form. We're not swinging the weight back like this. We're just standing nice and straight and only moving from your elbow to your wrist.
We're going to pulse jumps in 3,
seconds.
2, 1. Whole minute of pulse jumps. You guys, you might need to pace yourself on this. Okay, so go at a good and steady pace, focusing on form the whole time, keeping that chest raised, feet are about shoulder width apart. Nice job. Squeeze those glutes. Now, if you're green and you need to, you don't have to come up on your toes, okay? You can instead just do this little movement, come back up, squeeze those glutes, and go back down. Make sure that this just fits your fitness level.
You might have to shake your legs out a little bit like you just saw me do and Drew do. That's all right. Just don't stop.
Nice job, you guys. We're almost there.
Whew,
Okay, we have about 10 seconds left, and then we're going to go right back in to bicep curls again. In 3, 2, 1. No transition time, so try to get over those weights as fast as possible. Elbows in tight, bringing that weight up. Now you guys, you should notice we're already winded, okay? That's normal. We're really getting our heart rate up during that move, during those pulse jumps. So if you don't feel like that was difficult, if you're not winded, you might want to move up a level. Okay, really challenge yourself.
Push yourselves with these weights too. By this second set, if your arms are not tired by the end of 30 seconds, grab something heavier.
All right, pulse jumps, full minute. Try to get right into it.
One thing you can do is if you feel like these pulse jumps are too tough, you can do one set at yellow, one set at green, one set at yellow, one set at green, and go back and forth. Or if you feel like the green is a little bit too easy, you can alternate a little bit.
Absolutely, you guys. This is to customize it for you. There's going to be plenty of times that we have exercises, and maybe half of the moves you're doing at one level, like yellow, and half of them you're doing at another level, like green or red. Try to customize it. You want each move to be difficult. We all have our strengths and weaknesses, so if you're really good at push-ups, then do them on red, you know? You might have to scale back for different moves. Keep that form, you guys. Keep that chest up right now.
Okay, guys, 10 seconds. Don't quit. Get one more in. Come on.
Almost there. We have about 5 seconds left. Little pulses, you guys. Nice job. 2, 1. Grab those weights. Last set, best set, okay? One more round of these bicep curls, and then we're done with these traditional bicep curls. Really focus on form. Elbows in tight. Squeeze those biceps at the top. Focus on your breathing.
I'm not sure if we actually mentioned this. The reason Drew's using wine bottles is because we just like to show that you don't have to use dumbbells if you don't have them. Yeah. And you can find anything around your house.
That's not heavy. Because he's an alcoholic.
We're not alcoholic here.
All right. 2, 1, and pulse jumps. Okay, after this, you guys, we get a 30-second rest. So I really want you to challenge yourself. Give it your all. I know you're tired. You may think that you want to quit. Don't quit. Even if you have to slow down your pace or move down a level, try to stay consistently moving throughout the entire full minute. And then you get 30 seconds rest. Just keep remembering that, okay? Push yourselves. Nice job. We only have about 30 seconds left before we get our rest, you guys. Keep that chest up. Push through those heels as you're pulsing. Reach or jump up. Keep moving. Almost there, almost there.
Make sure you're going all the way down on your pulses, so it should look like this. So your legs are pretty much parallel with the ground.
You're doing awesome, you guys. We have about 10 seconds left. Almost there. Try to get in a few more reps. Really challenge yourself. Less than 5 seconds. 2, 1, and shake those legs out.
Man.
Nice job. We have a full 30 seconds. You should be winded. This is a good time to focus on your breathing. Calm down that heart rate. Focus on a few deep breaths and hydrate, you guys. This isn't fruit punch in here. This is a hydration formula. All right. Get into position. We're going to be doing those kneeling one-arm rows. We're doing 30 seconds on each side. 2, 1, and go.
Again, if you feel like this weight's too easy on this movement, hit pause and go find something around your house that's a little bit heavier you can use. Because we're using our back and our lat muscles, and that's a really big muscle group. And so that muscle group is oftentimes stronger than your smaller bicep muscle.
Absolutely. Most people can do more on their back than they can on their bicep, that's for sure. So having different degrees of weights are great. We're going to be switching arms in 2, 1, other side. Now it's important, you guys, keep your back flat throughout this entire movement. I really don't want you hunching over like this. I don't want you guys hurting your back. So really keep that back flat. Make sure that you just hinge at the elbow, but you're keeping your arms in tight by your side, okay? You're just bringing that elbow straight back, going all the way to full extension, really squeezing your shoulder blades as you come all the way up. Maybe even hold it there for 1 second as you squeeze. We just have about 3 more seconds, and we're going into those lunge jumps. 2, 1, lunge jumps. Okay. It's gonna be hard, you guys.
These lunge jumps are not easy. So pace yourself.
Yep. Keep a slow and steady pace. Doing a whole minute of lunge jump, your legs should be burning, okay? Even doing these alternating lunges for green for a full minute, that's tough. Make sure you keep a good pace. Hold on for support. Important thing about lunges is you get tired, you also tend to hinge forward. Okay, you don't want to do that. You want to try to keep your chest raised, okay? If possible, try to get that back knee as close as it can down towards that mat. You're pushing up through that front heel as you either push up or you jump up. We're almost there, you guys. We have less than 20 more seconds. Then we're going to go right back into that kneeling row. Good job. I know this is brutal. Shake those legs if you need to. Take a quick break if you need to, but then get right into it. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Get back down on there.
Oh my gosh, my legs.
Remember, we're alternating arms about 30 seconds into it.
Make sure that you're having a full extension or as full as possible when the weight is near the ground. You want your arm to be extended. You want to try not to keep your elbow bent in that movement.
Yep, all the way down, all the way up, full mobility, full extension. Squeezing that shoulder blade at the top. We're switching arms in 2, 1, switch arms.
One thing I like to do on this movement is to really imagine my back muscle using that particular muscle to lift the weight up. Because this is a movement that uses various body parts, it's easy to depend on muscles that maybe we're not trying to target. So really have that mind to muscle connection there.
Almost there, you guys. We have less than 10 seconds. Squeezing that shoulder blade at the top. Remember, we're going right back into lunge jumps in 2, 1, and go. All right, right into those lunge jumps. Keep that chest raised. Back knee going down towards the mat. Pushing up through that front heel or jumping up. Nice job. Just think, second to last set of this. Second to last set of this. You got it. Keep your core tight, keep your chest raised. Think of proper form. It helps the time go faster when I try to think of proper form throughout each repetition. Okay, I know this is tough.
It's getting tough for me to jump on these. My legs are just kind of giving out, so.
Yeah, if you need to take a break, you guys, you need to shake those legs out. You need to take a quick second break. That's okay. If you need to slow down your rhythm a little bit, that's all right too. This is you versus you, not you versus us.
Right.
Keep going.
You might be faster than me at home. In fact, if you are, tell me in the comments.
Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Get right back into position for those rows. 30 seconds each side. After we finish this and those lunge jumps, I know you're tired, you guys, but we do get a 30-second rest. So really try to avoid taking too long of a break. If you take a break while we're working, try to make it just a couple seconds and jump right back in. Make sure you're breathing. We're switching arms in 3, 2, 1. Switch arms. Nice job. Elbows in tight by your side. Full extension down. Full extension all the way up. 1 second pause as you squeeze at the top. We're really squeezing around that shoulder blade. Nice job, you guys. Almost there. We have less than 10 seconds to go. And then just 1 minute of lunge jump and you get a 30-second break. 3, 2, 1, lunge jumps. All right, shake out those legs before you get into it. We get a 30-second break after this, you guys. Really try to challenge yourself this last round. All right, make sure you keep good form though. It's always more important to keep proper form than to get in more reps. So keep that chest raised. Try to have that back knee go down towards the floor or mat as far as it can go. Push up through that front heel as you come back up. You're doing awesome. You guys, we have 30 seconds left of this and we get a 30-second break. If you need to slow down a little bit, that's okay, but try to keep moving as much as possible during these last few seconds. 20 seconds left, you got this. I know it's hard. I know you're thinking, Natalie, this is not a back and bicep, this is a leg workout.
Sorry.
You got this though.
I know.
You got this.
I'm cursing myself out right now.
I know, I was gonna say she's doing the hardest version. You got this, you guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, shake it out. Whew. Just 30 seconds. Try to really calm down that heart rate. Focus on your breathing. And maybe get a drink of water before we start our next set. To remind everyone, because it's coming up fast, we have the crossover body hammer curls, and we go back to those pulse jumps that we did for the first round. Get your weights ready. We're starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crossover hammer curls.
And we're
Good
on
job.
hammer curls, your palms are facing each other. So you want that weight to basically be perpendicular to the floor by the time it hits your chest.
And remember, you're bringing that weight across your body. Think of it trying to come up over towards that other shoulder, okay? Really squeezing the bicep at the top of the move. You're still keeping those elbows in tight by your side, okay? You're not bringing them out.
5 seconds.
Okay, we're gonna be going the squat jumps in just a few seconds. 2, 1, squat jumps. No, our legs are tired, so I really want you to
Pulse jumps,
focus on,
actually.
pulse jumps. Really want you guys to focus on good form. So you come down from that squat, you pulse, 3, and jump or raise up on those toes.
So you notice I'm going a little bit slower this time. I apparently have gotten smarter as the workout has gone on. And I've learned that last time I wasn't pacing myself very well. So I'm going a little bit slower so that way I can maintain more of the same pace throughout each round.
Yeah, absolutely, you guys. This is you versus you. You have a full minute of these pulse jumps. That's a long time. All right, you want to make sure you keep a good pace, focus on quality form. We're keeping that chest raised. We're going into that deep squat. We have about 15 seconds left before we go right back into those crossover hammer curls. You got this, you guys. Don't give up. You're almost there. Keep breathing. Keep that chest raised. Squeeze those glutes. 2, 1, and crossover bicep. Here we go. Keeping those palms towards each other like Natalie mentioned. Bringing that up towards that opposite shoulder, squeezing the bicep at the top. It's all about quality, not quantity. We do want to go at a fast pace. As you can tell, we're out of breath. We have our heart rate is up, but you also want to keep proper form throughout the entire exercise. Nice job, you guys. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Going right back into those pulse jumps.
At this point, your arms should be really tired by the time you're done with that 30 seconds of hammer curls. If your arms are not tired and if you feel like that's just a rest, that means you don't have enough weight.
Yep, you really want to make sure that you challenge yourself, you guys. A lot of people ask us, how much weight do we use or how much weight should they use? It's going to be different for everybody. You want to pick a weight where you're able to complete the exercise move, but it should be really tough by the last rep or by the last few seconds.
Remember,
That's a good
perfect
way.
form is always better than speed. So if I see you or if I hear of you doing this instead of this, that's not good, okay? You need to go slower and take more rests, but have perfect form, that's what we want.
Yep, keep that chest raised. Go into that deep squat, you guys. Get those pulses in. We have about 10 more seconds. Okay, then we're going right back into those crossover hammer curls. 2, 1, and rotate. All right, right into it. Bringing it over, squeezing that bicep. Full extension, you guys. Every rep counts.
Good job, guys. It's our last crossover hammer curl. Woo.
Last crossover hammer curl. I know you're excited. Full reps, though, you guys. Get in as many reps as you can. Proper form. We're going to be going right back into those pulse jumps. I know it's hard. We have a minute of those, but then we have 30 seconds rest. 2, 1, pulse jumps. We get a full 30 seconds break after this, you guys. Really try to focus on form. Get in as many reps as you can. Challenge yourself. Make this hard. Nice job.
I am like sweating buckets over here.
Woo.
You should be too at home, regardless of what level you're at. You should be challenging yourself enough that you're getting really sweaty.
If you're not tired at this point, you definitely should go up a level, you know? If you're doing red and you don't feel like this is hard, go into a deeper squat, go a little bit quicker, jump a little bit higher. You can always make this more challenging for you, no matter what level you choose.
15 seconds,
We're almost
guys.
there, you guys. We're super close to having our break. Hold in there. Even if you have to go to slow pace, just keep moving your body. Almost there.
Don't quit. Don't quit, don't quit, don't quit.
We're almost there, you guys. 2, 1, shake it out.
Oh, man.
Woo! We're going
guys.
into our last superset, you guys. This is gonna be our standing bent over dumbbell row, if you remember. And then we're doing the lunge jumps again, supersetted with that. We're almost done. Stick with us. Get a drink of water.
10 seconds, guys.
Get those weights. Here we go. 1,
Go.
and go. Make sure that as you're bent over, you're keeping that back flat. Okay, your knees are bent. You're bringing those weights straight up and back, really squeezing your shoulder blades at the top of the movement. You're not bringing your arms out or your elbows out. Again, think of your elbows being in, tucked close against your body. Full repetitions. It's okay if you're going fast as long as you're keeping good form. We have 5 seconds before we jump into those lunge jumps. 2, 1, lunge jumps. Full minute, you guys. You got this.
Who wrote this workout anyway?
Who did write this workout? You're doing awesome, you guys. I know this is a really tough one. Focus on form. If you need to take a quick break, you can. If you need to shake out those legs or pace yourself, that's okay. This is you versus you. Don't get discouraged. Sometimes we have a hard day. Some workouts we do, and I'm struggling just to keep up and keep moving, that's okay. It's not about, you know, whether or not you did a perfect workout. It's just that you showed up and you gave it your all. That's all we care about, you guys. You're doing awesome. We have just about 20 more seconds left. Focus on good form. Keep that chest raised. Try to get that back knee down towards the ground. Then push up through that front heel. Have about 10 more seconds. Go right back into that bent over row. This should be tough. All right, 5 more seconds. Almost there. 2, 1. All right. Bent over row. Try to get right back into it.
Can't even hardly talk.
Focus on your breathing. It should be hard to breathe. Focus on breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth if possible. Keep that back flat. That weight's coming all the way up and you're squeezing between your shoulder blades at the top, you guys. Almost there, less than 10 seconds left. Keep that core tight, that back flat. You got this. 3, 2, 1. Lunge jumps. I know, shake those legs out. We got this, you guys. So close to being done. I promise you'll feel good about yourself just for finishing, just by doing the best that you can through this workout. You won't feel that great tomorrow when your legs are sore, but it's all good. You got this, you guys. Think of form. Don't focus on the clock. Think of keeping that chest raised. Think of taking a big step, bringing that back knee down towards the mat. Think of pushing off through your front heel. Good quality reps. We're almost there. We're almost done. Don't give up on you. Nice job. Less than 15 seconds, you guys. You got this. Keep breathing. If it helps, you can curse Natalie's name right now. Just kidding. You got this. 3, 2, 1. All right. Last rep. Last round. Bent over rows. Get right into it. I know when you're tired, we tend to struggle with our form. If your back is hunched over, stand up, take a quick break, and get right back into good form. We want that back flat. Okay, you want your feet close together, the knees slightly bent. Bring that weight all the way up. Squeeze between the shoulder blades. You got this, you guys. 3 more seconds. Finishing with those lunge jumps. And go. Lunge jumps. Last thing we're doing. Okay, dig deep. You guys, this is where we see the most progress. At the end of the workout, when we're at complete exhaustion, we're pushing ourselves a little further than we even think possible. We think, I have nothing left. But then you dig deep and you go.
And Lynn's right. When it burns the most, but you push through it, that's when you're building muscle. That's when you're getting stronger. So right now, know that this last minute is the most important minute of this whole workout. Oh man.
You got this, you guys. You're doing awesome. We're almost there. Almost. Keep going. Focus on good form. Just giving it your all, okay? I know it's hard. Just have about 10 seconds left, a little less. In 3, 2, 1, and done.
Good job.
Oh. Woo. All right, shake those legs out. I know that was tough, you guys. Get a quick drink of water. As we bring that heart rate down, as you start to focus on controlled breathing, we're gonna do a very important part, which is our cool down stretches. Whew. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start with a bicep stretch. Go ahead, and you're gonna grab your palm with one of your hands, bending that wrist back while keeping your arm close by your body. As you can see Drew and Natalie doing here, it's really gonna stretch throughout your bicep as you just pull that wrist back.
My heart rate is really, really, really high right now, and yours should be too. So these stretches not only are important to stretch out the muscles that we just used, but also to bring your heart rate down in a controlled way so you don't feel lightheaded, and that we prepare you to do the rest of your day-to-day activities.
Shake that arm out, other side, pulling that wrist back, keeping that arm close by your body. You can see the side angle Drew's showing you right here. Just holding it there. Focus on controlled breathing. Try to focus on breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. You really want to try to get your heart rate down as quickly as possible post-workout. That was a good one, Natalie.
It was a good workout. I'm glad now that it's over. I'm like really proud of myself.
Shake it out. We're gonna get down into our butterfly stretch. Go ahead and sit down on the ground. Bring those feet in together, touching each other, and also bringing them in as close as you can towards your body. You're gonna go ahead and use your arms to press the sides of your legs down towards the mat. Depending on how flexible you are, I'm not flexible, but if you are, you can push those legs all the way down towards the mat, getting a really good stretch in. Just hold it there. One of these days, I'm gonna be able to touch my toes. And then I'm gonna put it on Dollar Workout Club. It'll be a miracle. All right, nice job. We're gonna go into our cat's pose. So go ahead and get on all fours. What you're gonna go ahead and do is you're gonna round your back and then go ahead and come back in, okay? This is gonna be a really good back stretch. Rounding that back out. As you breathe out, go ahead and stick that butt out. Bend, put that back flat. As you breathe in, round that back up. Out. Really bringing that back flat. One more, breathe in, roll up, and roll back down. We're gonna finish with my favorite one, which is child's pose. You're gonna go ahead, having your feet together, your knees wide. Just sit back on your heels. Rest your forehead against the ground. Arms are extended out in front of you. And just sit back on those heels and relax. Focus on that breathing. Getting that heart rate down. You should feel a really nice stretch here. Just a couple more seconds. Nice job, you guys. Slowly get yourself back up, especially when you're in a position like that where your head is below your heart. You could get a little dizzy if you come up too quickly. So slowly get yourself back up. You guys did amazing. I am so proud of you. That workout was brutal, maybe one of the toughest ones yet. You're amazing for just finishing and completing it yourself. Again, you guys, this is all about integrity. We love you here at Dollar Workout Club. We hope you tell your friends and family about the program, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, you guys, a constant question we've gotten from multiple members is about calories, because we do share healthy recipes with you, but we don't talk about the number of calories you should be consuming in a day. So we did want to talk just really briefly about calories, give you guys a little bit of advice. It's hard, we don't touch on that subject a lot because it's going to vary based on an individual. You know, a woman that's 5'2", looking to lose a few pounds is going to be eating a significantly different amount of calories than a man that's 6'3" and needing to lose 100 pounds. So it does vary. One of the things that I tell people that they can do is if you go to Google, of course I Google everything, and you put in a resting metabolic rate calculator, literally dozens, hundreds maybe even of them will pop up. You can click on any one of those and it'll ask you simple questions such as your height, your age, and your current weight. And based on a formula, it will give you an approximate range of your resting metabolic rate. So for example, I did it for my sister-in-law today and hers was 1880. So for her, I told her that she'd probably want to have between like a 400 or so calorie deficit below that in order to be burning enough calories per day to be losing weight every week. So she's shooting between about 1400 1,400 to 1,500 calories per day. So that's one tip that you can do.
If you want it to get more accurate, a couple things, because the RMR formula is good, it will give you a general range, but if you want to get a little bit more exact, go get your body fat tested. So a bod pod, just Google bod pods in your area, and you might be able to find like a university or a hospital that has a bod pod. It costs probably $20 to $30 or $40 at the most. It takes like 2 or 3 minutes. It spits out your body fat percentage, tells you what your exact RMR is. And another thing you can do is get a DEXA scan, which is a little bit more expensive, but it's a little bit more accurate if you really want to get detailed. But those are some more accurate ways to test your RMR, which will give you how many calories you need to maintain, and then you cut that by 300 or 400 to lose. And it's a formula, but it's not always perfect.
Yeah, and it's important to remember that you don't want to do things where you do really, really extremely low calories and then binge and have super high calories, because that's going to mess up your metabolism. And so you hear us talk about consistency all the time at Dollar Workout Club, and truly the longer you can be consistent with your workouts and with your nutrition, the better and more efficient your metabolism is going to get. For example, I on a regular basis eat 2,300 to 2,500 calories a day. I'm 5'8", about 150, 155 pounds, and people always think that's a really high little wardrobe malfunction there. Sorry guys. People always think that is a really high number, but because I've been healthy with my dieting, my nutrition, I never have done anything extreme, I have a healthy metabolism. Now, if you want to be a little bit more strict, what you can do is use an app, something like MyFitnessPal, which we've talked about here before. And MyFitnessPal not only helps you keep track of the total number of calories you're eating per day, but it also helps you break down your macronutrients, which are your carbs, fats, and proteins. And all of us vary a little bit on what we personally do on our own breakdown of carbs, fats, and proteins. For example, Drew can do a lower carb and he's fine with that. I get really cranky if I do lower carb. So I typically aim for about 45 to 50% carbs, 20 to 25% protein, and 20 to 30% healthy fats, depending on where my other ranges are. So that's what I personally try for, but it's going to vary for everybody depending on your goals, on what works best for you and your body, and where you are.
Yeah, and just remember at the end of the day, it's about quality of calories mostly versus quantity, and don't obsess over it. Don't beat yourself up over it. If it becomes like a chore and you're spending hours a day counting each calorie, it's too consuming, it's too much. But love yourself, love your body, and hopefully this answers your question, pushes you in the right direction. And remember, make it a lifestyle change, not a diet. Thank you guys. We'll see you back here next time.
See ya. Hey you guys, thank you so much for being a part of Dollar Workout Club. We love having you guys as a member, and we love seeing the photos that you've been tagging us in. If you haven't tagged us in some photos yet, here are the hashtag below. So if you try the recipe of the day, or if you want to comment how your fitness workout went today, make sure to leave it in the comment section. You guys, we check those, okay? We check those every day. We love responding to you guys. We're having so much fun with you being a part of the club. Make sure to follow us on all the social media outlets, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.